What if I told you that your greatest enemy is actually your greatest ally? That the heartbreak you wish never happened, the failure you're ashamed of, the betrayal that cut you open, those moments you'd erase if you could, are the very moments that can turn you into someone unstoppable. Think about it. The most successful people didn't live painless lives. They didn't succeed because everything was easy. They succeeded because they found a way to take their pain and use it. Today, I want to show you how to turn your darkest days into fuel for greatness. Because your pain is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of your transformation. The nature of pain. Pain is universal. No matter who you are, no matter where you're from, you will experience it. Loss, rejection, failure, disappointment. Life doesn't let anyone escape. But here's the truth. Pain itself doesn't destroy you. What destroys people is the meaning they attach to it. Some people feel heartbreak and say, I'm unworthy of love. Some fail and say, I'm a failure. Some are betrayed and say, I can't trust anyone ever again. But others, they feel the same heartbreak, the same failure, the same betrayal, and instead they say, this heartbreak taught me my worth. This failure taught me how to win. This betrayal taught me to trust myself. The pain itself doesn't decide your future. Your response does. Stories of transformation. Let's take some real examples. Light bulb Oprah Winfrey. She endured poverty, abuse, and rejection. She could have been defined by her past. Instead, she used that pain to connect deeply with others and become one of the most influential voices in the world. Light bulb Nelson Mandela, 27 years in prison. Imagine the bitterness, the anger, the pain he could have held on to. Instead, he transformed it into forgiveness, resilience, and the vision to lead a divided nation. Light bulb J.K. Rowling, rejected 12 times by publishers. A single mother living on welfare. Her pain could have made her give up. Instead, she used it as fuel to create a story about courage, loss, love, and triumph that touched millions. These people didn't run from pain. They leaned into it. And that's what made their stories powerful. Now, let's bring it closer to home. Think of someone you know, maybe a family member, a teacher, a friend, who faced something dark but came out stronger. Their strength didn't come from avoiding pain. It came from surviving it. The psychology of pain. Science actually backs this up. Psychologists call it post-traumatic growth. The phenomenon where people don't just recover from hardship, but they come back even stronger, more resilient, more purposeful. Here's why. Pain forces reflection. It makes you stop and ask deeper questions. Pain removes illusions. It shows you what really matters. Pain builds resilience. Each time you survive something, you realize you're stronger than you thought. Pain creates empathy. Once you've suffered, you can truly understand others who suffer too. In other words, pain is not just something to survive. It's something that can shape you into your highest self. 4 steps to turn pain into power. Acknowledge the pain. The first mistake people make is denial. They pretend they're fine. They distract themselves. They numb the feelings. But buried pain doesn't die, it festers. True power comes when you face it. Say to yourself, yes, this hurt me. Yes, this broke me. But it will not define me. Extract the lesson. Every pain carries a hidden message. A failed relationship teaches you self-worth. A lost job teaches you adaptability. A betrayal teaches you boundaries. Don't just ask, why did this happen to me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? Channel the energy. Pain produces energy. It can destroy you or it can drive you. Athletes use heartbreak as motivation. Entrepreneurs use rejection as fuel. Artists turn suffering into masterpieces. Don't let your pain stay stagnant. Pour it into something. Writing, creating, training, building, helping. Transform your energy into action. Turn pain into purpose. The highest form of transformation is when you take your pain and use it to help others. The addict who recovers and guides others. The survivor who inspires others not to give up. The person who once felt worthless but now teaches self-worth. When you serve others through your scars, your pain becomes your purpose. Reframing pain. Here's a simple but powerful shift. Instead of saying, "Why me?" ask, "What is this preparing me for?" That shift changes everything. Suddenly, your heartbreak isn't punishment. It's preparation for deeper love. Your failure isn't defeat. It's preparation for a breakthrough. Your struggles aren't obstacles. They're training. Pain stops being your enemy, and it becomes your coach. Right now, think about the pain you're carrying. Maybe it's heartbreak. Maybe it's financial struggles. Maybe it's failure. Maybe it's loss. I want you to write it down. And then ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this? Who can I help because of this? If you do that, if you stop cursing your pain and start using it, you'll realize something incredible. That the very thing meant to destroy you is the very thing that will build you. Here's the truth. Pain is inevitable. None of us get to live without it. But suffering, that's optional. You have two choices. You can let pain chain you down, or you can let it set you free. You can let it break you, or you can let it build you. Every scar tells a story, not defeat, but of survival. Every wound is a doorway to wisdom. Every dark night prepares you for a brighter morning. So, don't run from your pain. Don't bury it. Don't numb it. Transform it. Use it. Let it sharpen you, strengthen you, awaken you. Because one day, when you rise from the ashes, you'll see clearly your pain was never your curse. It was your greatest gift. And that gift, when used, can light up the world. So turn your pain into power and let the world see the unstoppable force you were meant to be.